DIY Squarespace sites look like they were DIY Squarespace sites. But these 51 tips, they will make your site feel like a pro designer built it. We're talking layout psychology, SEO tweaks, brand consistency, the stuff that will quickly make your website feel elevated and finished. Tip number 1, use the built-in Wordmark logo maker. If you don't have a logo, no problem. Great logos can be very simple. Even Dior's main logo is just a nice typography in black. That is called a Wordmark logo, aka words as a logo. Squarespace has a built-in Wordmark logo creator. Go to your header, click on edit, type in your brand name, and then in your site styles, pick a font. Ta-da! Wordmark logo. Tip number 2, redesign a page in hiding. If you want to overhaul a page without everyone watching it fall apart live, then just duplicate the page, drag it to your not linked section, and rebuild it in there. And then when it's ready, just drag it up into your top navigation. Tip number 3, fit versus fill images. When you're adding images, the fill option crops your image to cover the box in which the photo sits. Fit, however, shows the full image, but it might leave gaps around the container box. With the images you upload, toggle between the two options to see what looks best for that specific image. Tip number 4, use a paragraph font style as a heading if you want to change it up a little bit. There's a really easy way to do this. Click the A with arrows on it, and the text is going to expand to fill the container. And then click and drag to change the container size and watch your font size change too. This is basically the easy way to use your paragraph font choice as a header font too. Tip number 5, the complete Squarespace and Canva font pairing list. If you want brand consistency between the things you make on Squarespace and the items you make in Canva, then you want to make sure that you use fonts that exist in both platforms. Now, I have linked a complete guide below of all the fonts that are in both Canva and Squarespace. Your social media posts and your site will finally have brand consistency now. Tip number 6, use free stock photos that are built into Squarespace. There's actually no need to leave the platform to go hunting for images. Squarespace has thousands of beautiful royalty-free photos built into the platform from Unsplash. Just click Add Block, then an image block, then browse stock images. Make sure you're toggled to the free option. Tip number 7, choose your background photos very carefully. If you're layering text over top of an image, then ditch the people-filled or drama-filled images. Busy backgrounds really kill text legibility on top. So go for soft textures or negative space in your images so that your words pop on top. Tip number 8, change the color on just one word. If you want to highlight one word in a headline or a sentence, you actually can. Just use the text block, highlight the word that you want, and then click the text color changer. That will then draw the eye exactly to where you want it, and it looks super intentional too. Tip number 9, use the color picker from Image Tool. Now, if you want to match your Squarespace color palette to a specific shade that you have found in a photo, then head to imagecolorpicker.com, upload whatever photo it is that you want, and then click to grab the specific color and shade that you want. And then copy that hex color code, paste it into your colors palette in your Squarespace site, and you now have that color in your website. Tip number 10, store your brand colors in your Notes app. Each color on your Squarespace website has a specific code. I find that when I'm building websites, it's really handy to just take all of my color codes and pop them into my Notes app on my desktop. And then if I'm designing something in Canva or elsewhere, I can easily just grab the exact same color code. It really speeds up the design process. Tip number 11, design with your ideal client in mind. Every single design decision on your website, you should ask yourself, would this appeal to my ideal client? What is it that they need to know, feel, see, or understand in order to say yes to working with you? Or if you're a designer, with your client. If you're not crystal clear on who that is, I have linked a free workbook below to help you define that ideal client because it is so important. Tip number 12, know your best sales tool on Squarespace. So what you're selling determines how you should set up your website. If you're setting up appointments, then use Acuity. If you're looking to sell courses or membership content, then the courses and members area tool is perfect. If you're selling physical products, then go e-commerce. And if you're doing services, then the invoices feature is perfect. Use the right tool and sales are going to feel effortless and not like some complex hacked together system. Tip number 13, hide items on mobile. Squarespace doesn't officially let you hide items on certain views, but there's a trick. Just take the item and stack it underneath another element, like a colored block or an image. And it won't technically be gone, but to users, pretty much it's invisible. Tip number 14, use the announcement bar. Don't bury all of your updates in your footer or even somewhere on your homepage. If you have something new, if you're booked out, if you're going on holiday, pop it in the announcement bar. That's what it's there for. It is the first thing people will see at the top of your website, and you can turn it off anytime. I often use it to promote freebies or some low-cost offers, which I have too. Tip number 15, use photos over video when you can to help with your page speed. Videos look amazing, but they are also very heavy. And unless it's essential, I would suggest skipping the video backgrounds. Clean, well-chosen photos help keep your pages fast and responsive and Google happy. Tip 16, white space is your friend. Crowded websites feel very cheap very quickly, whereas white space and blank space makes your site look more modern and premium and honestly just easier to read too. So when in doubt, go for another row or two of empty space and watch as your design elevates itself instantly. Tip 17, duplicate everything. You can duplicate full pages, sections, and groups of blocks. If you want the #1 efficiency hack of designers, this one is it. You don't need a new design for every single section. Sometimes just alternating the layout or repeating layouts actually looks really good. Tip number 18, save your section designs to favorites. If you've created a section that you love, save the section to your favorites. You can then reuse it on any page in just one click. I use this a lot to promote my freebies and courses and all those things across multiple different pages on my website. So spend your time making one incredible looking section and then just reuse the thing. Don't make your life unnecessarily hard. Tip 19, customize without coding. Wishing that you could just nudge or turn or resize or animate everything on your Squarespace site without ever having to touch a line of code? That is what SquareKicker is for. You can make ultra custom designs, no code required. It's just a simple interface just like Squarespace's, but more powerful. Tip number 20, use the line block for creative layouts. Sounds boring, but the humble line block is actually a layout and design secret weapon. Use it to create dividers or spacing or just add a tad bit of visual interest to a section. Tip 21, use your calls to action wisely. For your website to get you sales, it needs to guide your visitors to taking the action that you want them to take. And calls to action help you achieve this. On every single page, you should have at least one, if not many, call to action buttons. Make your call to actions specific and repeat them down the page. Tip 22, navigation. Make sure you have 6 items or less in your navigation. If you have more than that, then visitors are going to get analysis paralysis. So keep your menu short and clear and only include the most vital pages, not all of the pages in it. The rest you can link from your footer and links within the actual page's content itself. Tip 23, copy guides design, not the other way around. Pro designers start with the copy, aka the website words, and then they use that copy to guide the layout and the design of the actual page. And if you're trying to cram your words into a template space, you're quite literally doing it backwards. So write or plan your copy first and then build the sections around what you want to say. Now, if you need a little bit of help with that, I have linked a free homepage copy content planner below, which will help you with that all-important copy. Tip 24, customize your 404 page. Now, your 404 error page doesn't have to be a dead end. Add in links to your blog or to your freebies or to your top services. Those previously lost visitors can still convert if you give them something that they actually might want on your 404 page. Tip 25, use pre-design layouts when you're starting out. So Squarespace's templates are the equivalent of bowling gutter guards on your website. When you are new, then use them to avoid complete layout disasters. But once you've gained some confidence, then go wild with creating layouts from a blank section. It's super fun. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, wonder if I could be a web designer too, then that is exactly why I created the Dream Client Booking Blueprint. It is a 5-day guided challenge designed to help you land your first dream web design client without all of the overwhelm. Whether you are just starting out or pivoting into website design, this challenge provides daily bite-sized tasks to help you build your confidence and most importantly, your client base. You're going to define your ideal client, price your services with clarity, craft a really compelling portfolio, even if you don't have any clients to speak of right now, and learn how to craft a winning pitch. So if you're ready to turn your design passion into a paid profession, then check out the blueprint. It is exceptionally affordable, meaning you can test out a potential design career for less than the price of dinner. Click the link in the description below to secure your copy of the Dream Client Booking Blueprint. Tip 26, mobile versus desktop views are not the same. Always check how your website looks on mobile and desktop. To do so, you use the little desktop and mobile icons in the top right corner. You can toggle between the two and click edit. All of the blocks will be the same, but you'll likely need to drag and drop them differently on mobile for it to actually look right. Tip 27, lock a page. If you want a portal where anyone with the password can log in and see the page content, then just lock it with a password. Of course, if you want to get fancier and have people pay to see your gated content, then you'll want to use the courses or memberships feature, but there are many situations where a simple locked page could perfectly work for what you need. Tip 28, use code PAGE10 for 10% off of Squarespace. If you're about to upgrade your plan, do not pay full price. You can use my code, it's PAGE10 for 10% off, because saving money is also a Squarespace tip. That code, by the way, works on any Squarespace purchase, so domain, website, e-commerce, course upgrade, all of the things. Tip 29, use SEO keywords in your headings. Your Squarespace headings are powerful SEO signals, so make sure that the text assigned to be heading 1 or heading 2 includes words that people will actually search for, like maybe wedding venue, Austin, Texas, or yoga retreat, Spain. Tip number 30, use those same keywords in your URL slugs. Don't just let Squarespace auto-generate you some messy URLs. Edit the slug to match your keywords. Just go to the page settings and then you'll notice it will have already inputted whatever your page name is automatically, but it takes just one click to change it and it's worth it for the SEO boost. Tip 31, hide the header on sales pages or landing pages. Still inside of the page settings, if you want a sales page or landing page to convert better, then simply strip away the distractions. Again, it takes just one click to toggle on or off the header, or also actually the footer, appearing on any page on your website. It also saves you from needing to use a funnel builder or sales page specific builder too, which is really handy. Tip 32, add your location if you are a brick and mortar business. If you have a physical location, then make it obvious. You would be shocked at how many physical location businesses make it hard to actually find where they are on their website. So put your address or the area that you serve in your footer and also somewhere above the fold on your homepage. This is another SEO super quick win. Tip 33, don't skip the SEO site description. Your SEO site description shows up on Google and it sets the tone. So write a couple of clear sentences on who you help, what you offer, and if relevant, where you are. Head to settings, then marketing, then SEO appearance, and add in whatever you want to say into the SEO site description section. Tip 34, blogging for SEO, then go for 2,000 plus words for every single post. If you want the blog post to actually rank, do not write 300-word fluff. Long form content that is 2,000 words plus performs way better for Google. So make it valuable and skimmable and structured with headings too. Tip 35, add visual interest to every section. Don't leave big blocks of text just floating around in white space or wallpapering your site from left to right. Add something, an icon, a photo, a line, a texture, something. Every single scroll should give the eye something new to look at. The more visually interesting a page, the more people actually read the pages. Think about this like a picture book versus a dictionary. We all know which one of those two is more engaging, and the same goes for your website. Tip 36, use a non-Squarespace email tool with a very simple hack. Squarespace email is totally fine, but if you love something like Kit or Flowdesk or MailerLite, then you can absolutely go for it. Just paste the embed code from their form into a code block on Squarespace and boom, no needing to pay extra for Zapier. I've done this for literally 8 years and it works perfect, so I'm very happy with it. Tip 37, write your blogs outside of the blog editor. It happens very rarely, but it only takes one experience of having Squarespace glitch as you go to save, or you just forget to save, and that whole blog masterpiece is gone. So draft your posts inside of Google Docs or Notion, and then just copy and paste it over into the blog editor. Tip 38, schedule your blog posts ahead of time. The key to blog consistency is writing before the thing actually needs to be published. So batch your blogs ahead of time and then use the handy dandy scheduling tool to post them whenever they're meant to go live. You can do this inside of the blog editor, click the settings icon, and then choose your publish date. Tip 39, change your favicon, whatever it's called. The little icon in your browser tab, that is your favicon. Don't just leave it as the Squarespace default, the little cube. It very much so screams template. I like to create something quickly in Canva. I make it simple as the thing is absolutely tiny after all. So you can upload yours under settings and then favicon. It is small, but it makes your website look so much more elevated and custom, like a designer did it, which of course you are well on your way to being by now. Tip number 40, keep your colors and fonts to a minimum. If you have too many fonts or colors, your site turns into a hot mess very quickly. So stick to 1 to 2 fonts and a handful of core colors and do not deviate from them. As much as you want to add 5 more shades of yellow to make things stand out, when everything starts screaming for attention, it actually has the opposite effect. So you can set your colors and fonts in the style editor, and that's under the paintbrush icon. Tip 41, how your links open in new tabs or not new tabs. Keep your users on your website by opening internal links in the same tab, but for links that take people off of your website, like to your social media or to blog sources, then have it open in a new tab. Tip 42, use pop-ups. They simply work. So if you want to leave money on the table, then feel free to leave them off. But if you are serious about your marketing, then use the things. Promote a freebie, grow your list, share a discount code, or announce something new. Those things convert like crazy. Just don't set them to appear immediately. Set them to delay popping up a little bit. Tip 43, use summary blocks to pull in content automatically. If you want to feature your blog posts or your products or your events without rebuilding the entire layout, then use the summary block. They automatically pull in content from other parts of your website. It's perfect for pulling your most popular products onto your homepage or maybe your blog posts onto your 404 page. Tip 44, check your analytics and then design accordingly. Is 80% of your traffic coming from mobile? Then your website better shine on mobile. Use your Squarespace analytics to see where your audience is and then design for that place first. Don't just assume where your traffic comes from. You actually might be surprised by the results, and it really varies based off industry and type of business. Tip 45, customize your footer, please. Don't leave the built with Squarespace on your website. That's like wearing the tag on your shirt after, you bought it. Simply delete that block and add in your own links, copyright, or call to action in the footer. That is so much better of a use of your real estate. Squarespace is doing just fine without your extra promotion. Tip 46, see your site like a visitor. If you want to view your site without all the editing tools, then just hit the escape key or tap the little arrow in the corner. It's then the clean view that your visitors see, which is great for catching those layout issues really quickly. Tip 47, use the Chrome extension for full page screenshots. If you need to mock up a website that you've designed or show some client previews, then use Go Full Page Chrome extension to screenshot the entire page in one click. It is perfect for portfolios and slide decks and sharing your work. Tip 48, the paintbrush icon equals your global site styles. Click the little paintbrush icon to edit your fonts and your colors and your buttons. It controls your entire website, but just be careful. The changes that you do here affect everything, not just the page that you're currently on. So always check what you want to do, change it, and then go look at some other pages to make sure that it still looks good. And then when you're happy, then hit save. Tip 49, name your images before you upload them. Instead of img23984.jpg, use descriptive names like handmade ceramic vase.jpg. This helps with SEO, with screenwriters, and it keeps your files organized inside the backend of Squarespace too, so you can search for them later. You can edit them once they're uploaded into Squarespace, but I personally just prefer to do it on my desktop beforehand and then upload them. Tip number 50, customize your logo for mobile versus desktop. Sometimes your full logo looks great on desktop, but awkward on mobile. And so in Squarespace, you can actually upload separate logos for each place. Click on Edit Site Header, then Edit Logo, and then notice that you have two different options, a logo image option and a mobile logo image option. Tip 51, know what you're getting found for and double down. Head into Analytics and then Traffic and then Search Keywords. And this shows exactly what people type into Google to find you and how you're ranking for different search terms. So basically, take what's working and make more content around that thing. Now, don't forget, all of the freebies that I mentioned in this video are linked for you below, including the Canva and Squarespace font pairing guide, the homepage copy content planner, and the ideal client workbook. Go ahead and grab those. They will make your website build so much smoother. And if you're wondering, but wait, does my website even look good? And you're not quite sure, then you have to watch this video next, where I'm gonna break down all of the outdated web design trends that you're missing. Give it a watch.